All right, we rolling?
Yep. So we're gonna do a wake and bake interview with Alan Wayne, the Prodigy. How's it going?
Going well. Good morning. Namaste and shit, people.
So how are you liking the Speak No Evil tour so far?
Man, it's been everything, man. Appreciate the morning libation. There you go, bro. Yeah, man, it's been cool, man. I apologize to the fans in Bend, Oregon. We had a little personal team miscommunication, so had to get some things back in order. And I had to sacrifice a night, so I do apologize. That will not happen again, and I will be there very soon. Hopefully sooner than later. Even if we have to make a, exception or something, we'll come back. Yeah, man, having a ball, man. Been great. Everybody talk about
them. So, what would you say your biggest influences were in how you create and write your music?
Oh man, I got one of the most eclectic ears of people that I know personally. I'm not to say that I'm sure I'm a peon in comparison to a lot of other people, but I've never been a genre specific type of rapper. I'm not a hip hop dude who just grew up on rap music. My biggest musical influence probably period maybe Stevie Wonder, even, just his whole everything. He literally sees the music, no pun intended, not trying to be funny. You know what I'm saying? When I've seen him in interviews describe it, it's kind of how with me, like I don't do much writing, through life. I'm just visualizing and see it come together, so. But yeah, everybody, the list is, you can go on forever on that for real. But we'll be talking specifically rap wise, I'm Kansas City, Missouri, and it's Tech-9 country, so of course that's there, we got that type of relationship anyhow, and but outside of that, all the legends, the greats, the J's, the Pops, the Big L, the Eminems, the it's a bunch of them. So, also I'm more of a fan of the, it's like a chess game, so I'm a fan of the visionaries, like Jay-Z's overall vision, Master P, what he did way back before, flipped the game all the way over on his head, this thing that'll never be done again. Those type of things, I embody the whole experience. So I look it up to everybody for different things. DJ Quick, for the simple reason he's just like a quiet, silent assassin, like probably the most talented person in the hip hop genre since over the span of decades. And he'll never land on your top 10 list or anybody's. But he knows it. People who know it, so it's a lot of
So let's see how who have you worked with and enjoyed working with the most?
Oh man, these guys on this tour have been a bomb, man. Me and J Rod kind of developed a quick friendship. We kind of got the same, we're in a very similar position in our careers, you know what I'm saying? So that kind of, that common ground kind of made things, it's not, that's probably how we met because we vibrated in the same lane, you know what I mean? But then the chemistry is dope, and Chop Styles, he way in Arizona, I'm way in Kansas City, and that's been dope to see that come together so organically, you know what I'm saying? And then, yeah, everybody involved on this tour, it's been dope to kick it with, as far as the artists that I've worked with, man, I've worked with, so many talented people, but the most enduring, ongoing thing I got is me and my engineer. Me and Robert Rebeck, he's basically been my engineer since I started in a serious lane, a teenager, like maybe recording me probably my first time when I was like 19. Literally, he's been recording me since, and he's low-key taught me so much, and it's like a family member of mine now. So yeah, that's the most important relationship. It's the reason that I really stayed in Kansas City more than anything else, because he can mix my music from anywhere, but he actually records me, and that's where I gotta be for the time being, because I'm not ready to. People say that what growth is that, but I grow with his growth. You know what I'm saying? So this is a growing thing that I ain't ready to break that branch. So, but yeah, I just did some dope rock and roll shit with this group, Ppradagy. Their lead guitarist. My bad. Yeah, their lead guitarist. That's right. Shad, he's a bad boy. Got my Rebeck on there too. You know what I'm saying? Like he's involved in everything. I can't even talk to me without talking Rebeck for real. But and now of course D-Lo the Doctor, Kansas City, Missouri, young producer. Man, he's been since I had sat down for a minute. I came back on. He's been kind of like my rock star producer, my go-to guy for real. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny, during this tour, he's not with us. You know what I'm saying? But we were down in Tacoma, or we're still here in Tacoma. No, we were in Seattle, and my mama. Hold on, I'm answering.
So I'm sure as
a
lot of people want to know, how was it working with Tech Nine on it? It was an accident and Loud, I believe it was.
Yeah, man, we got a few together actually, but working with them is always dope. You know what I'm saying? People don't really understand the demographic of our relationship. You know what I'm saying? As far as rap music and influences go, one of the first times I ever seen somebody doing something, period, let alone music. Well, I can remember being downstairs, like in the back room or some shit. And we had I think it had to be some kind of family gathering. Got a big family, it's a bunch of shit that goes on, you know what I'm saying? And anyway, across the way, here off in the back, you know what I'm saying? There's something that just made me jump up. I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? I go out and I look, and it's this dude named Donald Mack, this dude named Punch, dancer dude. He used to be like the choreographer for Usher. He's all Kansas City native. And they in the park in the back, like doing it's just non-busting, but the way he's rapping and the way beating on his chest, and they got this dude dancing like in syncopation with what he was doing. I'm like, whoa, what the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying? So it's been something that's had an impact on me since I was a little bitty boy. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, fast forward to adulthood. You know what I'm saying? I have been around Nine and all them guys kind of solid since solidly enough. I'm not gonna say it like that. I don't want to put more syrup on top of the pancake, but I'm just gonna say that I have been a fly on the wall consistently since like the Angelic recordings. Like now and them come through. They introduced me to Rob Rebeck in West End Studios. Actually, those happened two different ways, but hold on. My bad, dude, but okay. All right. Okay, so
back on working with Tech Nine.
Oh, okay. Nah, man, it's dope, man. It's like on the humble, like you know what I'm saying, dream come true for real. You know what I'm saying? It's been such a big influence from the gate. I mean, since before I could even formulate, I ain't gonna say like that, but since a very very young age, when I first seen rap live, you know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't a show or anything. It was like some backyard type of shit. I saw that, my brain split in two. You know what I'm saying? And I was always pretty close to that. You know what I mean? Way before there was a strange music to be thought of. You know what I'm saying? I had Planet Rock on a freaking on a cassette tape. You know what I'm saying? It came out of something they did at Don Juan's mom's house, if I'm not mistaken. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that relationship is pretty solid. It's bigger. It's closer to music. You know what I'm saying? If people think it wasn't like I just ran into them and like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I've been following Wall since Angelic. You know what I'm saying? I was there when they recorded It's Alive, the singles and everything. You know what I'm saying? So I've been around Strange and Nine and them for the jump. So when I started doing those collabs, actually, some people who knew that automatically assumed that I was strange music, you know what I'm saying? And that was me, like I rock for them, you know what I'm saying? One love strange what they got going on. But you know what I'm saying? Anyway, as far as the collaborations go, every one of them just was on the fly. You know what I'm saying? None of them were like, okay, this is what we should do. Come in like this. I'm gonna call you on this day. Nothing like that. I was traveling 435 West, headed. I don't know where I was headed to, but I'm getting tailed and ran close to this Uncle Ike and Tech. And they like flag, like follow me, follow me. We go to the new Chapman Studios. He's like, yo, I got this song, man. I want to make sure it makes the album. I was waiting on something and it didn't come through. You got something. I went out my Lincoln LS. I was drinking back in those days still. I had a pint of some rock gut most likely. I knocked that motherfucker off 30 minutes later. I walked in there and recorded. It was an accident. I think I one took that motherfucker, man. I don't even do that, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure Rob made me record it once or twice, but we used that verse one, I believe, if I'm not mistaken on that one. It was tight. But yeah, you know, and Nine is one of the people, you know, if you it don't matter to me, you know what I'm saying? I'm in my mode, I'm like not even there, but he's conscious of the fact that he's like a polarizing figure for a lot of the people who come in there and work with him. You know what I'm saying? A lot of his features and artists are fans of his as well, you know what I'm saying? He's consciously aware of that. So he'll leave, you know what I'm saying? So he wasn't in there when I was recording it. So you don't know what somebody's reaction is going to be. I could love it all day. But when he walked in and his neck fell off, you know what I'm saying? I knew he had something, you know. And so yeah, man, that was the dopest of the collabs because of the way it came together. As far as the Loud, that one in particular, during that period of time, that one was a little bit different. You know, they were recording. They had already did one of the Tech Nine collabo albums, and I had started coming back around towards the latter end of that thing. When they were doing that, it was strange. It was in a good mood, I think, because they were kind of just like, yo, we're going to start putting on everybody in the town, like Tech Nine features. You know, they kind of we're going to focus it more on locally and not, and if it's not local, pockets of rappers that Kansas City kind of feels like our hometown, like a lot of the West Coast, like where we're at right now, like the Northwest Bay Area, California, like all that shit. Those people, that hip hop community for some reason is kind of like an extension of Kansas City to us and vice versa in a lot of pockets. You know what I'm saying? So it was going to be focused there. So when I caught wind of that, I knew where they were. You know what I'm saying? I kind of popped up like, yo, I got to get in on this. You know what I'm saying? And we did record something for it. But they were kind of rapping, and that did end up getting used later on. But then when I ran into him, forgot where, he was letting me know they were about to do it again. So like, yo, be there. Like, so I was there, and that was dope because it was still like it was a bunch of us in there. Like Rivlock was there, and everybody. Brother Lynch Hung was in there one of them nights, and like it was just dope. Like the whole Curb the Phenom nowadays now as it goes by, it was just like a artist frenzy in there, man. You know what I'm saying? It was every element from like, you know, your whiz kid nerd. No, I don't mean that disrespectful. I'm talking about lanes, that type of, you know, hip hop head to like, you know, you know, completely another element. Like it was everything all in one, and it was peaceful though. You know what I'm saying? It was dope, and Loud just came out like that. You know what I'm saying? It was just like I had heard Busy from Wichita. He was already on there. See, I didn't know who that was. I know he was bouncing like a motherfucker. I had to match that. So now we have Loud, and it was dope what he did. I think that he realized, and it's like, I'm not going to insert my thought, but that song was recorded on that album, you know what I'm saying? That's nothing new. But it's like been trending recently kind of sometimes. He like not re-released it, but like started leaking it heavy online around the time that they did that Strange Fest or whatever they call it. And it like re-sparked that song, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of it's been helping. It was like right on time. I kind of had things going good and Alan Wayne world, you know what I'm saying? And that popped up. People were kind of like, whoa, they got this with that. And I'm like, yeah, it's been out for a grip. But yeah, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, one love to Tech Nine, Strange Music, man. Root for them dudes. It's refreshing to see that happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I saw it go from absolutely when it was no, when Tech Nine was bouncing around from everywhere, from, just make some of the dopest music in Kansas City, just with the Road Dogs and shit right at home, to doing some out the box shit. I'm trying to do some out the box shit with Quincy Jones, you know what I'm saying, to finally making it all make sense and doing his own thing. And now Forbes list doesn't lie, you know what I'm saying? Dude's a genius. And, I like to think energy matches energy, so I hold my own on all those collabs, you know what I'm saying, back and forth with the greats. You know what I mean?
I gotta ask, what is the meaning of namaste and shit?
Namaste and shit. Okay, well, the term namaste kind of fell on me, man. You know, when I was going through some real fuck shit in life, like that'd be a whole nother interview. But I was checked out of here for all intents and purposes. You know what I'm saying? But when you die, you don't die. You know what I'm saying? You get this I don't give a fuck type of mentality. You know what I'm saying? It sounds reckless, but it's healing behind that when it's authentic and not just a mask. Because basically, it's really not giving a fuck. It's giving up like that. It's very equivalent to saying they say, let go and let God. You know what I'm saying? And when that happened, weird shit started happening. You know what I'm saying? I started meditating and all kind of crazy shit. I met you crazy motherfuckers, and we're here now doing this interview and shit, you know what I mean? But namaste and shit is a term. Namaste is a term that's been around since before time. Basically, it means that the good in me sees the good in you. My soul sees your soul. Like, underneath the 3D mask of ego and shit that we walk around with, there's a pure soul inside of every one of us. You know what I'm saying? And that's that golden thing that everybody's really trying to let out. You know what I'm saying? And that part of me sees that part of you. So throughout any hatred they throw my way or anything, you know what I'm saying? That's what I always keep in mind. But it's really not about that. You know what I'm saying? It's not a defense mechanism to like counteract the hatred. It's not even about that. You know what I'm saying? It's a thing. It's real shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people going through a lot of things, and bad decisions lead to bad decisions. But there's something behind that bad decision a lot of time, and it's a lost child, lost soul. Like in that part that's trying to be found is innocent as a baby. You know what I'm saying? And I see that in everybody. You know what I'm saying? So I see somebody doing good, see somebody not doing as good. You know what I'm saying? Just look at it and namaste and shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I own that. So if anybody's trying to, don't.
So, what do you see for the future of the rap industry?
Oh man, the youngsters and the internet done changed the world, let alone hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Now it's a free for all. You know, every rule is no more. You know, that's why the industry doesn't know what to do. When I say the industry, we know what we mean. So it used to be a point in time where it was little things like money was the most important thing, or money was really always the most important thing. And money's still very much so a very important thing. But now anything goes. A kid can be having a good day and have a bunch of his friends with them having the same good day, and they can record just some shit that they just did by accident. You put that online, and that thing goes viral. And those kids are broke, but then somebody has to own that, so that kid can get involved. But at the same time, you could have a smart kid calculate that move or not calculate that move, and then that entity tries to come by that. They know, oh, I got stuff. Never mind, let me do that again. Now they own their own. You know what I'm saying? Now that entity can help out or get out their way. You know what I'm saying? So the thing about it is, the state of hip hop and music period is a dream come true to a person with a dream. You know what I'm saying? Because you can really just sit back, think into yourself, and figure it out. If you got something that's dope, there is a way to get it out, and there's nobody in your way. You know what I'm saying? So the state of hip hop is right where it needs to be, where anything goes. I don't want to hear nobody crying about this is this and this is that, because you can Google anything and find something. So all you got to do is be yourself, because if somebody just like you, or you know what I'm saying, and they'll find you. You just gotta get it out there, you know. So further you get into it, the more important the hows and the whys and the this and the that and the things come into play. But as far as getting in, all you just got to do is have fun, make some music, and let the world see you do it. You know what I'm saying?
All right, and last question to sort of close up this interview. Which venue on this tour, in your opinion, was the most packed? The most people showed up. It was the best venue, I guess. In your opinion.
I gotta say it, and I apologize greatly because it was a show I missed. You can go online probably right now and see something about the Bend show in Bend, Oregon. You know what I'm saying? I had a tour mishap, a little bit of a rumble in the clouds with my team, if you would, but it's all good. But it's not all good because I ended up missing that Bend show. That first show that I missed, it was the most electric one. You know what I'm saying? But everyone has been great. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, but I'm not gonna just say the LA one was kickoff and all that. No, I was there, and that's biased opinion. The best one was the one I wasn't at. You know what I'm saying? So got big it up to J. Rod, Kyle Benjamin, Shadow. You know what I'm saying? Sig J. Everybody who rocked that out, man. Hats off. Number random. Hats off to y'all. No joke. For real, man. That's hardcore. I was with y'all in spirit. You know what I'm saying? And next time, real quick. You know what I mean?
All right, so let everyone know where they can find you online.
All right, Google me, man. Alan Wayne The Ppradagy, and that's ALAN Wayne The Ppradagy, Pradaggy. I'm gonna tell you something. When you Google that, even if you spell it right, some stuff is gonna go up. I'm popular enough now, but that's not even the right one. It's still gonna say, "Did you mean Alan Wayne The Ppradagy?" And it's showing ALLEN. Click on that other one, and then welcome to my world. But right now, immediately, you should go to Instagram. That's the hub. That's Alan Wayne The Ppradagy at Instagram. Find the same thing on Facebook, but everything pretty much filters through there. My YouTube, we got a couple of things on there for you, but that's in the nesting phase. Top of 2020, Alan Wayne The Ppradagy on YouTube is gonna be something to go to like daily. Keep up with that. Other than that, look out your window. Just go to your mall. Wash your car. Just live your life. I'm out here. You'll see me. I promise you, I'll run into you. And when I see you, I'm gonna say, "No, I'm